So today for shooting resources, we're going to be looking at Adventure Medical's S.O.L combo. S.O.L stands for Stay Outdoors Longer. Their new combination includes a survival bottle and also their S.O.L survival kit. Now, the survival bottle is not a new concept. This concept has been around for a while. I know a lot of people, including myself, that have them, and we copied them from other people and kind of adapted them for our own uses. So first part of this combo is the bottle itself. So let me take this kit off. You can see it's held on by a carabiner, which is very convenient for carry or for hanging or whatever. So we'll set that to the side for a second. Their survival bottle, you can see the approximate size here with the measuring. It's 12 ounces empty. It's a fairly big bottle. It's food grade stainless steel. It's got a gasketed top on it, so it's it's going to hold a lot of water. You can actually store other things in it. Let's see if I can angle it. If you can see there's actually some instructions on the inside of it. So it's a very good bottle. The unique thing about this bottle, however, though, is if you look at it, let's see if I can rotate it around a little bit here, is the fact that there's actually survival instructions printed on the outside of the bottle. Most of these instructions have to do with facts about water and dehydration and how to find water, boil water, and so on and so forth. Also on there are some other instructions about signaling and building shelter and things like that. So that's kind of unique. When you run your hand across it, you can feel that the printing on there isn't thin. So this will take a lot of abuse before it actually starts to rub off. So it's one of the kind of unique things about this bottle. Let me put the top back on here. So I'm pretty impressed with the bottle. Like I said, nobody's really ever done that before that I've run across, and I haven't really seen anything on the market quite like it. As far as the kit goes, we'll take the carabiner off. The kit comes in a bright orange bag. This bag is waterproof. Don't know what depth. I'm assuming it's like anything else, it's a couple feet. The way that the plastic is done right here at the top, though, if you're too rough with it, you'll actually have a tendency to tear that plastic away. Now on the inside of the kit, you have some survival essentials. You have, let's see if I can get it open here. You have a shelter, which is a pop-up or like a hang tent. You have duct tape. You have hooks, lines, sinkers, a little bit of fishing line for food. You have a rescue whistle. You have fire tinder for starting a fire. This burns for a minute or so each, so that's really good even in wet weather. You have a compass, signaling mirror, and some waterproof matches in this container right here. Now, this is everything that you would pretty much need to survive. If you are, a pretty avid outdoors person, you can survive off of this kit in itself, especially if you have water in the water bottle, for a couple of days. That's what this kit's designed for, is 2 or 3 days kind of thing. The one thing about this kit, though, is that there are a couple things that I think I would have done different with it. The first being waterproof matches are good, but I always want to have a backup fire starter. I think I would have also added to this the blast match. Those of you that are familiar with this know how invaluable the blast match can actually be. Those that are not, I definitely recommend looking it up and taking a look at it. Even if you have a survival kit, that might be a good addition. The other thing that seems really important to me is there's no kind of cutting tool in this at all, whether it's a wire saw or what have you. So I think the other thing that I would have added to this would have been the little pull saw, the little pull chainsaw. As you can see here, it's basically a chainsaw blade, and it's got 2 hand pulls on either end. This will aid you in firewood, shelter building, signaling. I mean, its uses are pretty invaluable. But without these 2 things, even without those, it's still a really good kit. This bag in itself that it comes in has uses limited only by your imagination. Now, this whole kit, like you see here, retails for about $40. To me, that seemed kind of steep. I asked a second opinion of some other people, and basically it comes down to this, and this is my opinion, and of course it varies depending on who you ask. But this bottle itself retails for about $20. This kit, everything that you see here, retails for about $25. So my recommendation is this: if you're pretty adept at outdoor skills and survival skills, and you know what you're doing, you have a strong knowledge base, my recommendation would be definitely spend the $20, get the survival bottle. It's invaluable. It's $20 well spent, and then custom make your own kit to attach to this. And that way it's tailored to you and your needs, and you know exactly what's in there and how much of it's in there and so on. If you're a novice survivalist, or you're a day hiker, or you're buying this as a gift for somebody that doesn't have strong survival skills, then this kit's good. It's really good. There's no thinking involved with, well, what do I need and when do I need it, and what should I put in a kit. For $40, it's all there. And it's not a bad purchase. If you want just the kit itself, just this kit, like I said, is $25, around $25. So, for $40 you get all of this, and it's not a bad deal at all. One other thing that Adventure Medical should look at, I think, is to have a backup set of instructions for this bottle, because over time this will wear off. I'd like to see them have some survival instructions that are actually printed on waterproof paper, like maybe some Write in the Rain paper or something like that, and that way you always have a backup set of instructions. But since they don't do that, it's real easy to go on the internet and find those yourself and print them out on some waterproof paper. So that's the review on the Adventure Medical kit. Like I said, it's made by Adventure Medical Kits right there. It's called their S.O.L Survival Bottle Kit.